within. Ladies and gentlemen, here to speak on behalf of Blue Lives Matter is former police officer and now author, Lloyd Sanchez.
First of all, I want to thank you all for being here. Lloyd Marcus for inviting me. It's an honor to speak for those men and women in blue. I know what it is to be a cop. I know what it is to work the mean streets, as I call it, of the concrete jungle of New York City. I'm also a Vietnam combat veteran. I served with men who fought and died for this country. And I served with men who were police officers, proudly served their community, and would never do what some of these football players are doing in not standing up for the Star-Spangled Banner. I love this flag. I was drafted into the Army. I pushed my draft when I was 18 years old. I lived in the Bronx. I served with the 1st Air Cavalry Unit. Thank you. I was wounded on my 20th birthday. And if I had to do it again, I would do it again. But there's so many people out there that no matter how good a police officer does his job, will condemn him or her. If it weren't for the cops today, there'd be anarchy. It's ridiculous. I'm just, it bothers me. It bothers me because I have a son, Joseph Sanchez, who's a police officer, and my daughter-in-law is also a police officer, and my 23-year-old grandson is also a police officer. And many of you have friends or relatives that are police officers. We need to support them. Sure, in every profession, you're going to have bad apples. But 99% of your law enforcement officers are good, hard-working men and women who serve and protect us. They serve and protect me. I carry a gun. I don't leave home without it. Forget the American Express card. I don't leave home without my gun. I spent 3 years with the New York, New Jersey Port Authority Police. I loved that job. I was proud to be a Port Authority police officer. As you know, many of them, 36, 37 of them died protecting, serving at the 2 World Trade Center towers. 23 NYPD officers also died serving and protecting. Over 300 firemen died serving and protecting. And yet, a football player, and now I hear some more are gonna wind up supporting him and not support our flag or the Star-Spangled Banner. It's ridiculous. It's a disgrace. So I cannot say any more that hasn't been said here, other than, yes, blue lives matter. All lives matter. And I'll leave you with this. When I was an NYPD cop, I was involved in 6 shootings. I shot 4 individuals in that job, but my shootings were good shootings. I had no problems with them. I shot a black guy. I didn't shoot him because he was black. I shot him because he came at me and my partners with a knife. He came too close. That's one incident. I was there to serve and protect. And that individual that I shot, his mother was right there when it happened. And she thanked me for not killing her son. I shot him once and he went down. That was it. I was also involved in a shooting with my partner, Susie Medici, who was the first female police officer in the NYPD to be awarded the Combat Cross for a shooting incident that she and I were involved during a midnight tour. And I saw that man take his last breath. And as I've said many a times, I prayed for that man, and I asked the good Lord Jesus Christ to forgive me because we took that man's life. It bothered me, and it hurt me for years, and I still pray for that man. I'm proud to have served my community as many officers are doing now. I'm proud to have been a cop. I'm proud also to have worked at Sing Sing Correctional Facility after I was a cop. I worked at Sing Sing and I worked at Coxsackie State Prison. And I came across inmates, black, Hispanic, white, that I had once arrested. It was a tough job, but I did it for a reason. I write these stories in my books. I wrote Latin Blues, my first rookie year as a police officer, and I tell the story of two officers that were killed in 1975. One was a friend of mine, Andrew Glover, police officer Andrew Glover, and his sergeant, Frederick Reddy, were both killed September 16, 1975. That's the day I will never forget. And I tried to catch the guy that killed him. I met up with him a few years ago. I went to see him. He's been in 40 years. Even though he killed these two officers, I forgave this man. I forgave him. Because I love the job. I love being a cop. Unfortunately, things didn't go well for me. And you can read that story in my book, True Blue, A Tale of the Enemy Within, because I work with good cops. And I also work with those that I didn't want to work with. It happens, that's life. But again, let me leave you with this. Law enforcement officers are out there to serve and protect. They're good people. And just because, like in any profession, you have bad apples, don't blame them all. Because the people that hate cops and condemn them are the first ones to call 911 asking for help. So with this, I leave you by thanking you for giving me the opportunity to speak. And God bless our military men and women and law enforcement officers who are there serving and protecting you and me. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.